We have a Safeway in walking distance from my house, and it's a great place to get fresh produce and the occasional Starbucks, so we end up going there a lot. But I wouldn't consider the economic status of my neighborhood super high, but it's not low either. We do have nice sidewalks and good walking paths with a lot of trees. There's also very little graffiti, except in the alleys where we do have a few sketchy characters. There's a Circle K on the other side of the block that attracts a lot of smokers, but and it's unpleasant to walk in that area. But overall, I like where I live, and I think it's a good community, even though it's close to the freeway. But it doesn't feel like that. It's all residential.
My neighborhood isn't exactly the best neighborhood. The economic status of my neighborhood is rather low. We have poorly paved streets, there aren't many trees, which results in little to no shade and discourages people to go out for a walk. The sidewalks aren't the best either. They have cracks in them, and they aren't even at times. There's also quite a lot of tagging around my neighborhood, which makes the neighborhood look trashy and less appealing. There are two K-8 schools within my neighborhood, Hurt Elementary and Magnet Traditional. This gives parents in those neighborhoods a choice of where their children will start off their educational career. Once they promote into high school, however, they can either attend Metro Tech, which is within walking distance of the two schools, or they can take transit to attend other schools, such as Bio or North. The bus stop allows for people who can't afford a car to go buy groceries and commute daily. Since there aren't any grocery stores within walking distance of my neighborhood, people who can't drive or simply can't afford a car can take the bus. One of the stops on the bus is the light rail, which then opens up many more places a person can go without the need of a car.
And built environment. There's a lot of loud traffic around my neighborhood, but not too much inside. The reason for this is the community is somewhat shut off from the rest of downtown due to many one-way streets and gates on most of the others. Right outside my community, there's plenty of fast food restaurants such as Chipotle, NYPD, Zoyo, and more. Economic environment. There's one particular area that comes to mind when I hear thriving retail, and that is the corner of 7th Street and McDowell. There always seems to be people there, whether it's at Starbucks, Zoyo. Service environment. Within my community, we have volunteer police and a fire station, as well as plenty of bus stops. Health outcomes. I only know of one occurrence in my neighborhood that has been violent. Between the block watch and the elderly who are retired, crime has always been low.